Hello and welcome to SDN Tech Forum. So I'm recording this 4th October 8 a.m. EST. And why I'm telling you this is because we are going to follow up on today's internet breaking news, right? The Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, global outage. The Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, yes, they all were down, not just for a single blip or few minutes, but for hours, right? So today we are going to discuss, did Facebook really go down, right? So this was about afternoon when I started hearing that Facebook and WhatsApp services are not working, and my first reaction was to try it myself, right? I went to browser, I typed www.facebook.com, and then I got a DNS timeout. Uh, that definitely tell me that something wrong with the DNS, right? So the first thing what I did a dig or NS lookup for Facebook, and as you can see, this is the timestamp. That was 5 p.m. EST when I actually started taking some logs, because I thought the downtime now is pretty big or pretty lengthy, that it is definitely a topic to discuss and learn from this outage. All right. So as you can see on my screen, 5 p.m. EST, I did a trace, dig slash trace for Facebook, and all my root server, they're returning nothing, and it pointed me to a.ns.facebook.com. So Facebook is maintaining their authoritative server, DNS server, but TLDs are pointing me to Facebook authoritative server, and now I'm querying Facebook authoritative server. But then A, B, and C and D both timed out. They couldn't reply, and there is no more. So there is no A records available from DNS server, authoritative DNS server, right? So my first reaction was, okay, is it a problem with the DNS server alone, or the Facebook is like prefix hijack or something has happened, right? So I wanted to know what is the AS number for Facebook. So what I did, obviously, uh, I looked into down detector just to make sure that how big is the scale. So down detector is a platform where if any outages happen, people can go and report, and uh, going there can give you a good indication that how big is that problem is, right? How many people are reporting, how many different geography they are reporting, right? So pretty much I saw like tons of reported started coming. So I knew that this is a problem. This is a wide scale problem. So the first thing I wanted to know is, what is the Facebook AS? I do not know what is the Facebook AS. So I did a Google search. I found that their AS number is 32934, and I kind of like concentrated my investigation to Facebook only, believing WhatsApp and Insta, they all integrated under one AS. But it may be a different case as well. But for now, let's focus our investigation on AS 32934. Going to AS 32934 is giving me all the prefixes owned by that AS, right? And who assigned that arena or ripe and other things. And if they are doing RPKI, they are not doing RPKI. Not many enterprises are doing RPKI, right? So that was my first check. I know what is the AS number. I know what are the prefixes, right? Then what I did, I have bookmarked this tool. This is very handy tool. What's my DNS.net, and I went there and checked www.facebook.com, and I started seeing now it is all pretty much okay. But during that time, I started seeing that all crossed. That means these global servers, they are either uh, running out of their cache entries, and they cannot reach out to the actual authoritative DNS server anymore, and that's gave me the indication, yes, this is DNS. So this was all, so many reds here, right? But now, so at 8 p.m., services are back. We see that all these DNS servers are populated. All right. As it is not doing much RPKI, we cannot get any help in real time. So RPKI was not a great help here. But again, is this only DNS? Then how DNS is affected, right? What? is the mechanism behind which is blocking DNS. So for that, basically what you have to do, you have to go to any of the BGP looking glass, because we know that enterprise like Facebook, they, since they maintain authoritative server themselves, they advertise their prefixes themselves to the service providers. So you can use looking glass servers, public looking glass servers. Looking glass server are a real-time source of routing and BGP related information for network administrator. Looking glass servers are deployed in different part of internet and allow online checking of prefixes collected from BGP speaking routers. This may not be real time, pretty much real time, but it's a good proof that if internet routing table has those routes or no. And what I did, I started, since I already know what are the prefixes owned by uh, Facebook from IRR Explorer. I took the bigger chunk of their subnet, like /18, /20, right, and started investigating which destinations, which routes are available, which are not. And as you can see in this example, 157.240.192.0/18, which was part of Facebook. And here you can see 157. Let's go back to, just to make sure we are looking at the right thing. Yes, 157, 240, 70 is there, and 24, lot of /24 prefixes. Yes, you can see that 18 defined by Arin, right? So I started doing that troubleshooting on or investigation on Looking Glass server, and I figured out that there are a couple of prefixes which were not advertised or not available in BGP route table during that time, and that give me an indication that probably those chunks are their authoritative name server, right? And since BGP prefixes are down, so their authoritative name servers are also not reachable, or they cannot you Cloudflare and other they cannot query them, right? So this was the state then, and now at the final 8 a.m. Um, I did another uh, lookup. So, so let's do that lookup in real time right now and see what is being returned, right? So let's say, okay, I hope you can see my screen. Okay, now you can see I did the same domain gopher dig, and now Facebook's name servers are replying, and I have got this IP address 188 and back. So Facebook is up right now, but it went down, and it went down for longer duration. To confirm, let's go to the web page, and here you go. You can see it is up. All right. So if you want to read more about it, I am going to uh, put some blog link. And if you're not familiar with DNS, please watch my DNS video, and that will help you understand what we are talking today: authoritative name server and iterative queries and cache timeout, etc. But this is the postmortem of Facebook outage. And Thousand Eyes from Cisco, they have published a very nice blog with their summary, with using their eyes test, cloud-based agent test, and other test, and see how this all thing progresses, when the BGP routes with withdrawal, when they are available, and very good timeline and summary. So if you're a Thousand Eyes customer, you're in good shape. You have already got information about all this thing. But if you want to read, I'm going to post this link in the description. Another very nice blog, which is a little bit of basic, but from Cloudflare. They also publish a very nice blog, and I'm going to put the link in the description show notes. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you